So we wrote 5 books. 5 books later, spot crazy, motherfucking never missed on not one post, 444 with the utmost precision. What the fuck else do they want from us? What the fuck else can we even hear from a dumb motherfucker who's insisting on being less? Why your world is yours. I said it a while ago on one of these park benches. I said simply, everybody wants higher quality things. Everybody wants the finer things in life. How about you become the finer thing and see what the fuck happens? Try that shit out. Why your world is yours. Everybody wants better things. Everybody wants better experiences, a better life experience. But very few people are willing or wanting even, desiring even to become better people, to become better entities, to become better things, let alone become a better experience. That's the deepest reflection you could possibly have. To understand yourself as an experience for others. When individuals interact with you, what experience are they having? You have to ask these questions, right? Lastly, we also think about how an individual even experiences themselves. If you're a trash experience for yourself, I'm talking about if you're depressed, it's your fucking fault. The only reason an individual would be depressed is because they're living an uninspiring life. Whenever I look in the mirror, I get happy as fuck because I know who I used to be and I know who I made myself become. And I look at my bank account, when I look at my life, when I look at my social network, when I look at all of these things, my existence, I get really happy. You can't be depressed when you know you handling business, when you know you don't miss, when you know you don't self-sabotage, when you know you don't invest in self-destruction, when all you do is develop and create the life that you are personally inspired to exist in, right? Why your world is yours. So what's the real highlight of everything? Most people are shitty experiences to themselves. Anxious for what? Because you left all this shit undone. You know you want to be sober. Ain't nobody want to be less. Listen, let me say it like this, because everybody want to operate on these subjective planes of whatever value, whatever, your preferences and shit. Nobody gives a fuck about your preferences. Preferences does not communicate what's optimal. You feel me? A lot of people prefer a lot of fucked up dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's not what's best. You feel me? So why your world is yours. Don't confuse preference for what's best. Now, let's think about it. Now that I'm sober, now that I'm fit, now that I'm enlightened, and now that I'm just simply getting richer and richer by helping so many people become exactly what they need to be, right? Now that these are all the qualities, why would I ever want to not be sober? That's definitely worse. Why would I ever want to be out of shape? That's definitely worse. Why would I want to be unaware, uneducated, and fucking dumb again? That's definitely worse. And why would anybody want to be broke? That's definitely worse. So in a world full of lack of accountability, that's what everybody who wants to say things are subjective, they want to say things are subjective so that they don't have any accountability to measurable results in their life. You feel me? Why your world is yours. Objective rules, objective laws of the universe. We're not even here to explain or argue about this shit. It's really you live up to these shits or you personally suffer your subjective experience. Understand that. You have a subjective experience in the objective universe. And based on your conduct, your awareness, and your alignment to the laws of nature and the laws of the universe and the cosmos, that will be your degree of existential affliction or existential jubilance, joy, satisfaction, fulfillment, XYZ. Right. Why your world is yours. Y'all make poor choices, go against the laws of the universe, and end up rubbing against them and end up creating friction in your own existence. So like we said, everybody wants the better things. Everybody wants the better experiences. But who's willing to, 1, become a better person, 2, become a better experience? First, you have to get your shit in order. You have to get you right. You know what I'm saying? Once you become a positive self-experience, then you have no choice but to become a positive experience for other people. But if you're still a self-sabotaging dummy, if you're still an ignorant, egotistical asshole who's attached to the errors of their own ways simply because they're too fucking stupid to recognize that their shit doesn't work, Oh my God. If you're too dumb to ask questions in a world full of people who side by side are fucking thriving in comparison to you, who if they switch lives for you, they would feel instantaneously worse. If you're still on this stupid shit, then guess what? You're always going to be behind the wheel. But if you're ready for any moment you've ever thought to yourself, I need to be more, I know there is more for me, then simply you have to become a better experience for yourself. All these individuals suck at being themselves, one, but more importantly and more crucial, they suck at experiencing themselves. We're all experiencing ourselves, and that's the subjective component. I'm cracking the answers of the universe and delivering them in ways nobody else has or can. We're all experiencing ourselves subjectively, and based on the degree of alignment with one, who we are inspired to be, right? Who we expect ourselves to truly be. Two, our alignment with the laws of the universe, right? And three, whether or not we're just gonna let shit be undone because time is running out. So that's what the anxiety is. You're dying. We're dying. Nobody is getting more alive. Nobody's earning more time. Once you in this bitch, your clock ticking. You feel me? There's going to be a time where you leave. So you either start, get active, and stop procrastinating. Because one of my teachers once said, like, the price of procrastination is the life you could have lived. Exactly. So you have, let's say you have 50 years left, right? Let's just say you have 50 years, 70 years, 100 years. Let's say you got 100 years left, right? You got 100 years left. Tick, 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 tick. Now you got less than 100 years. Now, the more you wait and stay and stagnate in a lower state of existence than what you really want, the less time you have to operate in the frequency that was designed for you if you listen to your vision, if you listen to your intuition, if you actually rose to superior conduct. You need superior instructions. You know what I'm saying? So whatever your world is yours. 5 books later, 5 entire quality books later, they're not just on a page. Those books will change your life if you have comprehension skills. Whatever your world is yours. He never missed, or he's a fucking example of everything. Whatever your world is yours. So at this point, it's will you become a better person and a better experience for yourself? Stop sabotaging yourself. Stop harming yourself. Stop limiting yourself. Stop allowing yourself to be less. Stop allowing shit in your life to be undone. Stop allowing yourself to be a failure. Will you do these things? Or will you decide to succeed? Be everything you want to be. Listen to your intuition. And more importantly, fundamentally and quintessentially, rise to superior conduct. Without this conduct, you ain't going to get shit. You could read all the books in the world. You can watch all the videos on YouTube. It don't matter. Universe said one thing: superior conduct. Who's going to exude? Who's going to be the conduct? Who's going to be it? Fuck all these people talking it. You know what I'm saying? It is like that. You know what I'm saying? And stop listening to people or even considering people who don't even live up to their own expectations, or what they say doesn't match what the fuck they are. Really, all of these healers, all of these woke people, all of these individuals, guides, what the fuck have you guided yourself to? Depression, anxiety, morbidity, fucking whack ass life, bro. I'm not trading my life for your shit. No way, no how. You know you would love to exist as I exist, but you simply want to insist on the inferior conduct. Whatever your world is yours. So at the end of the day, like I said, everybody wants the better things. Everybody wants the better experience. Who's going to be a better person? Who wants to be a better person? That's where everybody just drops off like flies, you dig? Whatever your world is yours. And more importantly, everybody wants the better experience, but who's willing to be a better experience for themselves so that whenever they interact with the world, they're a better experience for everyone else? If you get into a room and you're at such a high frequency all the time, and there are individuals who are actually operating at a low frequency, they will have a negative experience with you because they're not operating on the frequency of purity. They're not operating on the frequency of true alignment. They're still missing in their lives. They're still trying to operate in man's laws and human laws and social laws, while you're operating on higher planes of inviolable, untransgressible, 100 degrees of certainty, laws. You know what I'm saying? So when people have negative experiences with your positivity, that doesn't make you a negative person. That just highlights their insufficiencies. You know what I'm saying? So why your world is yours. Once you get on this frequency and you become one of the greatest experiences unto self, let me break it down like this. When you're such a positive experience for yourself, people who are suffering negative experiences of self will be perturbed because they feel entitled to that state that you're existing in, but they're not doing the work and they're still self-sabotaging and they're still trying to avoid the superior conduct. When you move through the world knowing that you're operating as your baseline of just superior conduct, everywhere you go, you're going to brush up with all individuals who are trying to bypass conduct and receive the product, receive the outcome, receive the reward. And you're going to be undisturbed, unmoved, uninspired by all of them, and they're gonna be like, well, look what I have, and this is supposed to mean this, and blah, blah, blah. I don't give a fuck if you had the penthouse on motherfucking Billionaires Row in motherfucking Central Park where the fucking penthouse costs $50 million, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. If your conduct is shit, then you're a piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? If you treat people like shit, you're a piece of shit. And every rich person ends up knowing this. Every person who has access to material wealth ends up knowing this. They end up knowing that no matter how much you have, you still have to experience yourself. I've been up here and feeling unfulfilled. Imagine if I was still drunk, drinking, smoking, doing that white, doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'd just be up here a fucked up and shitty person. And then when you have a negative self-experience, everywhere you go, you're going to have a shitty experience and encounter with most people. And you're not even aware of it. And that's what it boils down to. Self-awareness. If you're walking around looking like shit, it's so funny. I'll be in the gym with certain people. I'm like, yo, you fucking jiggling and shit. And you standing next to me. That's weird, bro. Like, you're not self-aware at all. Like, that's fucking weird. And that's the true measure of intelligence. Not simply like moving through life and being able to get what you want. There's like a fucking weird barrier between that and like human interaction and life. That's just basic creature shit. I'm talking about being a quality being, high level being, superior conduct. Whatever you like, your world is yours. 5 books later, we have no motherfucking guilt, nothing, bro. I left all of it on the table. What have you been? What have you accomplished? What have you done? And what are you going to do moving forward now that time has proven that it exists? Time exists because look at the fuck where we're at. 5 books later, never missed a whole year later and still counting later, stacking his bread later, degrees of knowledge higher than ever before later. While where are you and what are your results saying about you? Why your world is yours. Delusions were never solutions. Delusions were never solutions. Get in tune with the team. If you don't have $50 to your name, you're a dumb, broke bitch. It's just what the fuck it is. And if nobody's checking you on that shit, you have to realize you are one of the lowest level individuals on the planet. If you don't have $200 on you to your name to get you to that next level, you are a low level bitch. If you don't have a stack to your name, you are a low level bitch. If you don't have 2,000, 5,000, you are a low level bitch. If you can't just reach and grab to get an opportunity to get yourself to the next level, if you can't even see yourself as being on the next level, if you don't even want to be on the next level, you are a low level bitch. It's just what it is. I refuse to be a low level sucker in this world. Sheikhy Chic, whatever you are, your world is yours. Start winning with the winners. You get me? Evolution, only solution. Self-mastery, only success. This sun is beaming on my face. Whatever you are, your world is yours. Amazing grace. Consider the vibrations.